Hey everyone, wow. It's been a couple weeks, I believe. The last video I uploaded was the Moon Knight reaction, and I had promised a bunch of other videos to come out in January, but things just happened. January was a month, I will say. It was a month. I'm not going to go into too much of what happened in January, but yeah, let's just say it wasn't ideal. But it's February now. It's February 2nd, and things are looking up right now. Things are finally starting to get into place the way it needed to be. But now that I've kind of got my shit together, or rather getting my shit together, I've decided to put the Spider-Man costume tutorial series on pause. Now, I'm already contradicting what I said I would do in my New Year's video, but I have a good reason for that. So if you guys saw my community post, you know that I had already shot and started editing 2 episodes of the tutorial series. But as I was finalizing the first edit of the first episode, I kind of realized, wow, this looks like garbage. I didn't like it. The audio was bad. I was just very awkward and trying to rush what I was thinking and saying. It was not good. I deleted everything for that, and I just kind of started to try to think to myself what I wanted to do with it. So I decided in the back half of the year, rather, I will start working on that tutorial series again. Maybe during the summer, I will record every single episode, have time to edit, and then have the time to upload, kind of create a backlog and actually make it good and not like I had originally. So yes, the tutorial series will be on pause, but obviously because of the title of this video and, because I have my next project coming up, I have decided to do the Amazing Spider-Man 2 cosplay tutorial series in place of that. So I've decided to do the Amazing Spider-Man 2 cosplay tutorial series instead, just because I have a feeling a little bit more people are wanting the Amazing Spider-Man 2 costume, and with No Way Home and Andrew Garfield seeming to be on a rise of popularity recently, I feel like a lot more people are going to be wanting to do Andrew Garfield Spider-Man cosplays again. So I thought, why not give you guys a tutorial series on how to make the Amazing Spider-Man 2 cosplay, because I'm already doing it, and originally it was just gonna be one long video, but instead I decided, why not have it be a bunch of smaller videos instead. That way I can rack up more views. I mean, that way you guys can get an in-depth look at how I'm going to be making mine and how you can also make yours. And contrary to popular belief, the way to make one is actually a little more complicated than I even thought before. There are a lot of different techniques that went into this costume, and especially in the sewing. The sewing for this costume is especially interesting. It doesn't follow a traditional zipper system. Even the pants, I've seen experienced cosplay sewers f up on the pants sewing because the pattern does kind of make it confusing. And I will also be showing you guys how to do it for the cheapest / easiest way possible. Some parts are going to be cheaper than others. That's just because we're spending more money on certain parts than others. So some parts of this project will be more budget DIY, and others will be a little more professional level. So I'm not saying this cosplay project will be on the level of the Amazing Spider Lab, who also just announced recently that they were doing runs of the suit. I think it closed within the first 5 minutes they were doing it, but yeah, that's not gonna be on that level. And it's not gonna be on the level of Aaron Alexandro, who is also doing runs of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 costume. And his stuff is also just as amazing as the Amazing Spider Lab. Those are the 2 top contenders for the Amazing Spider-Man 2 cosplay costumes right now. They're the best out there. But I'm hoping to give you guys an illusion sort of thing where it looks like it can be on the level of those 2 amazing Spider-Man costumes. So let's get to what materials and sources I'm going to be using for this costume. So first, the pattern is going to be by McLean Krieger, R.I.P. McLean Krieger. He recently, I believe, I forgot when, it was a couple months ago, he passed away. It was sad. He was one of the pioneers for Amazing Spider-Man cosplays. He had a couple of the most accurate, in my opinion, a couple of the most accurate the Amazing Spider-Man costume patterns. And luckily I was able to get my hands on the Amazing Spider-Man 2 pattern before he passed. And his shop is no longer up, but you still can get the pattern from the Spider-Man cosplay community. You kind of just ask around, hey, do you have this pattern? You know, ask around, ask your friends if they have the pattern. If they do, then you're set. But even if you don't have the pattern, you can just use any the Amazing Spider-Man 2 pattern you find online. It's just going to be a little different sewing wise how I'm going to be doing it. So right now, as fabrics go, for the red sections, I'm going to be using this Spandex World plain red spandex. So far, this is what I've used to test how I'm going to be doing the red brick pattern on the spandex. I've ordered a couple swatches from a couple different shops, but for right now, this is what I'm going to be using. If the swatches from the other shops are better, then I'll be using those. But again, for right now, this is the red fabric I'm going to be using. For the blue fabric, I ordered this special screen printed fabric from Parallel Life Studios. I've been wanting to order from Parallel Life Studios for a while now, and finally got enough money saved up to buy a few sheets of their fabric. I bought 5 sheets. I believe that's the amount they recommended for this cosplay. So yeah, I bought $200 worth of spandex, screen printed spandex, and it looks amazing. I have another package of the 3 more sheets coming in. Right now I just have 2, but yeah, this looks amazing and I can't wait to use it, but I'm also scared because this is expensive fabric. For puff paints, because we can't have a Spider-Man cosplay without puff paint, I'm going to be using Metallics black puff paint for all the webbing and the front spider, and then Slick Deep Red for the back spider. And yes, I will be using my puff printing technique for the logos, even though I could easily just order those. I felt like I might try and, you know, do some puff printing logos again. I haven't done that in a while because I haven't had the need to, but why not try again? For the face shell and lenses, I'm going to be using Heroes, Anthems. Well, that was a lot of zzz. For the face shell and lenses, I'm going to be using Heroes, Anthems, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 files. He had these up on Thingiverse. I'm not sure if he still does. I haven't been able to find it, but if I do find the link again for it, it'll be in the link description. Everything here will be in the link in the description. But yeah, I will be showing you guys how I'm going to be putting this together. Everything pretty much has been printed. I just got one more thing to print. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the movable jaw again, and also I'm going to be showing you guys what the hell these are, because these are not the lenses, or these are not the lens frames, these are the lens frames. A bunch of you probably have no idea what the hell this piece is, and you know, it goes here, but also the lens goes here. So, but I'm excited to show you guys what this is and how to implement it into this face shell, which is pretty darn cool. And I'll get to that video when I get to that video. So just put this down for now. I'm excited for this. For the Webshooters, I've decided to go with Andre Blend's Webshooter files on his Etsy page. Let me see if we can get a good shot of that. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, these are his files, and I just quickly printed them up. I also have to figure out how I'm going to do the finger palm trigger and then the finger little thingies on his fingers. I'm going to figure out how to do that. I'm probably going to puff paint them. Going to be honest. Now that I think about it, probably going to puff paint them. And finally, for these weird looking shoes, they're not weird looking. They're actually pretty good soles for a Spider-Man costume, but yeah, for those soles and shoes for the costume, I actually have something special in mind. I'm not going to quite show you guys what it is yet because it's still in the works, but yeah, I am collaborating with someone on those shoes, and those should be awesome and something different for me to try. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. I have a ton of excited things I'm excited about. You know, I got this nice fabric. I've got this fancy Faceshell. All really exciting to work on, but I don't know when the next part of this tutorial series will come out. It'll probably come out like next month. Well, like I'm thinking about it. Hopefully not that long, but it probably will, just because I've got to figure out the fabric situation, and it's going to take a lot of work doing the next part of the video. So don't expect it this month, but I still have videos planned for this month, so don't worry. But yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Just sourcing all the materials I have for this next cosplay. I'm really excited. Hey everyone, this is Editing Johnny here. I just wanted to pop in and say that recently I hit 2,500 subscribers, which is great. It's like halfway of like 5,000 subscribers. So I wanted to issue a challenge, sort of like if I hit 5,000 subscribers for the end of summer this year, so like around August, if I hit 5,000 subscribers before that, I will do a Raimi Spider-Man cosplay. I will show you guys step by step how to make a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man costume, but again, only if we hit 5,000 subscribers. So make sure to tell people to subscribe to me, and share my videos, whatever you can. If you want to see me make a Raimi Spider-Man cosplay, I'm sure you guys have to do it. So yeah, back to the ending of this video. I'm really excited for this, and I hope you guys are too, following along. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week.